Game 1 of the playoffs, the Fever had nearly 2 million viewers tuning in, while all the other games had around 400,000. Even the WNBA Countdown, which was aired before the Indiana Fever game, had more viewers than 2 of the series.
The league versus Caitlin Clark, and that is just absolutely false. It is unfair to the women that have been there building this league to this moment so that Caitlin Clark's popularity could take it to the next level.
Caitlin Clark is set to miss 23 days of league basketball, a major blow coming right after her playoff exit, and fans are already noticing a dip in viewership.
And it looks like we're not going to be seeing Caitlin Clark play basketball again for another 200 days. An ESPN reporter said at the end of the Indiana Fever Connecticut Sun Game 2 that Caitlin Clark almost definitely will not be playing basketball this offseason. So no overseas and no 3-on-3 unrivaled league.
Experts and fans are openly saying they're done with the WNBA. But let's dive into how Caitlin completely transformed the league this year. The truth will shock you.
For the 2023 season, the WNBA had grown by 40% viewership from 2022 to 2023. But with Caitlin Clark's arrival, it's grown by 400% viewership. What that means is if the WNBA were continue to grow at the rate it grew from 22 to 23, it would take until 2028 to do what Caitlin Clark did this year.
Caitlin's announcement shocked the fans. And now ESPN analysts Molly Karam and Monica McNutt are trying to uncover who the true face of the WNBA really is. With Caitlin gone, attendance this season is expected to hit a record low.
I wonder if Caitlin, in every post-game press conference, she came out and talked about the kind of hateful comments that she was getting. If she came out and told everybody the reason why she has personal security that goes with her every single place, it's a lot. And so it's not just Caitlin Clark fans or Indiana Fever fans. It is not all going in one direction.
Iowa's star player Caitlin Clark has completed her first WNBA season, and her presence has completely transformed the league. Known for her incredible shooting range and playmaking, she kept fans captivated all season long, breaking viewership and attendance records wherever she played. Although her rookie campaign ended with a tough playoff loss to the Connecticut Sun, her impact on the league remains unmatched. This season, Clark was the driving force behind the Fever, drawing the highest attendance both at home and on the road.
This kid's on the wrong team. She's got the wrong skill set to handle the physicality of that league. And she's a rookie, targeted by society, targeted by her looks, targeted by her reputation, targeted by the disrespect that they've shown to the WNBA. She said, no, they're expecting this rookie class to be perfect. This rookie class isn't even one of the best rookie classes in the last 10 years.
Whenever Clark stepped on the court, arenas overflowed with fans, many traveling from across the country just to watch her play. Her deep shooting, brilliant passing, and remarkable basketball IQ left audiences in awe. Clark's presence not only drew massive crowds but also elevated the Fever's popularity nationwide, making them one of the most watched teams in the WNBA. But now, with Clark out of the playoffs, the league faces an even tougher reality.
Caitlin Clark effect is definitely real. I mean, we can all see that. However, experiencing it in person is totally different. I was at the Fever and Indiana game last night, and the amount of 22s that I saw on the way to the arena and inside the Capital One Arena might as well have just been a home game for Caitlin Clark. Not Indiana, Caitlin Clark. The thing is, that didn't surprise me. But what did surprise me was how packed the game was.
This isn't just about Fever fans. The entire WNBA is feeling the impact, as viewership continues to drop without Caitlin Clark in the playoffs. Weekend games, once the league's biggest draw, are now projected to see a sharp decline. The truth is, fans weren't just tuning in for their favorite teams, they were tuning in for Clark. She has risen beyond being just a player, becoming a true superstar whose influence stretches far past the Fever. Her absence from the playoffs is a major loss not only for her team but for the WNBA as a whole, since her magnetic presence was the driving force behind the league's growing audience.
Caitlin's departure, do we think that these new WNBA fans are going to stick around for the rest of the playoffs? The Liberty Aces series might be one that draws some numbers. The disparity between 1.8 million and around 400,000 is wild, especially with football season being in full swing.
It's rare for a rookie to shake an entire professional league, but Caitlin Clark is anything but ordinary. From the moment she stepped onto a WNBA court, all eyes were on her. Her electrifying play instantly placed her in conversations usually reserved for legends, with many comparing her impact to LeBron James and Stephen Curry in the NBA. The energy she brought to every game went far beyond her own fan base. She became a league-wide sensation. Her unique ability to dominate offensively while also orchestrating plays made her a true unicorn on the court. And the fact that so many fans tuned out of the playoffs once she was gone speaks volumes about the massive influence she's had in just her very first season.
Okay, now let's not talk viewership, let's talk ticket sales. Bear with me. Ticket sales grew in 2023 by 16% from 2022. Ticket sales have grown by 93% in 2024. What that means is without Caitlin Clark, the WNBA would have taken till 2029 or 2030 to get to where Caitlin Clark has gotten them today.
Looking back at the season, it's clear fatigue played a major role in the Fever's early playoff exit. Caitlin Clark played nearly as many games this year between college and the WNBA as NBA stars do in a full season. After leading Iowa to the NCAA finals, she jumped straight into the Fever and then into the WNBA playoffs, with little time to rest. By the end, she was clearly running on fumes. Still, her resilience, basketball IQ, and sheer willpower stood out. Against the Connecticut Sun, Clark delivered one of her trademark performances, 25 points, 9 assists, and her signature fire on the court. Yet even her heroic effort wasn't enough to keep the Fever's playoff run alive. Clark tried to carry her team in crucial moments, but basketball is a team game, and the Fever's lack of consistent support ultimately sealed their fate.